Yeah, but this is part of history now.
Hi, my name is Lucille ODay. I live in Greenville, and yes, hi Ernest. I knew Ray Charles. We used to call him RC. When somebody said RC, he said, "Oh, they're from Greenville." RC's mother was Miss Retha. RC, of course, was born in Albany, Georgia, and I was born in Quincy, Florida. You know why?
Why?
Our black mothers had to go where they could get a good midwife. There was a good one in Quincy. My folks went to Quincy where Aunt Nellie was, and I was born. 2 weeks later, parents could move back, so we came back. Miss Retha went to Albany. 2 weeks later, she came back. I wish Alessa Pritchett was here because she's chairperson of our Heritage Committee. We used to be just the Ray Charles Committee, but we're the Heritage Committee. But Ray Charles used to get off the bus, walk on the railroad track. As you can see, that's a railroad. That way, one this way. The seaboard this way, South Georgia here. He'd go and get on the railroad, and he would count the railroad ties so he'd know when to get off. He never used the seeing eye dog. He never used the cane. And he knew his way around Greenville. His mentor, Wiley Pittman, and my granddaddy were tight buddies. Wiley Pittman had a piano in the Red Wings Cafe, and that's where Ray started playing. People helped him to play. To us, he was just a wonderful, good, pleasant guy. I've never seen him with a frown on his face. He always had that smile. Isn't that wonderful?
It is wonderful.
Take what's on your plate and make the best of it.
Oh,
and
yes.
that's what he did.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
sharing.
You're welcome. Wow.
Okay, I'm Steve Beasley. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, and I've been there all 80 years of my life. My father worked over at FAMU, and know a good friend of his, a good friend of mine. But I met Ray at a concert in Tallahassee, and for some reason we hit it off. I'm in public relations and advertising. Whenever he was in the area, he would give me a call, and I would a couple of times I brought him over to his home right down the street, and we spent a couple of hours here. If you could go to YouTube when you get home and pull up Tallahassee Inspired Steve Beasley, this gentleman here saw a little of that.
Yep.
Ray Charles doing Georgia on My Mind in the Georgia Capitol. Being the other group of my friends was very instrumental in getting Georgia on My Mind, the state official song. And to that end, I heard that there was a museum here. We put together a little something that we want you to hang in the museum. And but this is something we put together. This is your statue. These are some pictures of Ray on doing Georgia on My Mind in the state House of Representatives. And this is just a little something to put. And this is the group here that got Georgia on My Mind, the official song of Georgia.
Wonderful.
And we'd like to leave this with you. But I'd like to, right after I finish it, which I'm about to, go over and shoot a quick picture. I'm also president of the Martin Luther King Foundation, and we give away $20,000 in scholarships every year. And we'd like to make a Ray Charles Memorial. You'll name it, pick the student. But I would just like to say would like to be a part of this, and I'd like to be back next year. And
I'm Vice-Mayor Kathleen Hamilton.
Yes,
And I'm Lucille ODay, a citizen of Greenville, Florida.
Oh,
and I knew Ray Charles.
Oh, that's great. And what is the name of your organization again? Oops.
Our organization is the Heritage Committee.
Yes.
We used to be the Ray Charles Committee, but now we've moved up. We're the Heritage Committee now.
Name that tune.
Please feel free to sing along.
Da, da, da,
Georgia, Georgia, the holy just that old sweet song. Ye Georgia on my mind. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said Georgia, 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 a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines.
Everybody! I told a friend that we were going to do this, and she sent me a note that said, I found myself thinking again of being 14 years old and sitting in the second row of a Ray Charles concert, a smallish place as auditoriums go, and feeling the beat and the pulse from the music, maybe screaming, maybe crying, which is not my style, but totally psyched. He brought so much life and energy to the stage. Okay, y'all know I got a woman way over town. You may know it better than I do.
I got a woman way over town.
Way over town.
She's good to me.
She's good to me, good to me.
I got a woman
I got a woman
way over town.
way over town.
She's good to me.
Good to me.
Oh
yeah.
She getting money
Gives me money
when I'm in need.
when I'm in need.
Yeah, she's kind,
She's the kind
friend indeed.
friend indeed.
I got a woman
Got a woman
way over town.
way over town. She's good to me.
Oh
Yeah. So many of these I just want to like write them on my bedroom wall because they're so true. Okay. I like to think that when I sing a song, I can let you know all about the heartbreak, struggle, lies, and kicks in the ass I've gotten over the years for being black and everything else without actually saying a word about it. I'm going to give you my most favorite one. I live in a kind of rundown neighborhood, and everybody depends on everybody else. And this quote says it. Affluence separates people. Poverty knits them together. You got some sugar and I don't. I borrow some of yours. Because next month you might not have any flour, and well, I'll give you some of mine. That's right.
I can't stop loving you.
I've made up my mind
To live in memory of the good time. I can't stop wanting you. If you don't mind, let me get it on this camera too. Everybody say hi. Now, let's say together, happy birthday, Ray Charles. So 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Ray Charles. Oh, yeah. Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman I ever seen. I guess if you say so, well, I have to back my things.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Whoa, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
You know, I think we're going to wrap it up tonight with an old blues song that was written by Robert Johnson, Sweet Home Chicago, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm going to play
And
a
you
little more
all know
harmonica.
it, you all know it.
Yep.
So don't
let's
say
see.
you don't.
Okay. Oh yeah, back to that same old place, Sweet Home Chicago.
that same old place.
Sweet home Chicago. Thank you all so much for coming here and enjoying this
What
and
a party!
sharing.
What a party!
Yeah, and sharing Ray Charles' birthday with us. Thank you so much. I just feel great, and I really appreciate everyone.
And we'll be back.
And we will
We'll
be back
next
year on Ray Charles'
And
birthday.
we'll call it the 3rd annual.
It'll be the 3rd annual next year.
By the time you get to the 3rd, it's real.
Thank you so much.